I want to encourage the other PUDs that are looking at what we did in Jefferson. They can do it. Thurston, Whatcom, Skagit, Bainbridge. Good luck.
Longtime Jefferson County Public Utility District Commissioner Wayne King supports other counties getting into the local energy business. The PUD and its energy partner provider, Bonneville Power Administration, celebrated Jefferson County's new local power authority June 11th at PUD's new operation offices and equipment storage center. Kevin Street is PUD's new electric superintendent overseeing the operation that has only provided water service in East Jefferson County since 1939. East Jefferson County ratepayers can opt to pay their utility bills at the new offices on Four Corners Road and tour the facility inside and out. Since April 1st, Jefferson County PUD's ratepayers own the energy delivery system and facilities that PUD acquired from Puget Sound Energy for about $120 million. Jefferson County voters easily approved PUD Power Authority with a November 2008 election called after a group of local residents gathered enough voter petition signatures to place it on the ballot. Bill Drummond, administrator for the Bonneville Power Administration, joined PUD Commissioners Wayne King, Ken McMillan, and Barney Burke at the Power Authority celebration June 11th.
More than once I asked myself, how the hell are we going to pay for this?
A federally guaranteed loan of more than $115 million answered that question. A citizens panel will advise the PUD commissioners and staff on energy matters of local public interest.
The Citizens Advisory Board has been given 3 tasks, at least initially. One is to work on conservation and to see what kind of conservation measures the utility should employ. And the other one is a little bit of public outreach and then looking at rates.
Well, this has been a long process. It's been a long time coming, and I'm thrilled that we're able to have local control of our power. That was the whole idea here, and I'm a big conservation advocate. In fact, I'm the Jefferson County Resource Conservation Manager in my job. So I'm anxious to get our conservation program up and running here with the local PUD. And we now can have a lot of input because we have direct access to our commissioners and our crew here.
Oh, it's really exciting. I've been associated with public power specifically for over 25 years, and so and as I described in my speech, I've also in my past tried to help form publicly owned utilities, and I know how difficult it can be, and so what a triumph it really is for everybody here today. And longer term for the residents of Jefferson County, it means that they get clean, affordable, renewable electric power service really for generations to come.
Well, I think more than just what it means for Bonneville is what it means for public power, is that the Bonneville Power Administration provides about 1/3 of the electricity consumed in the Northwest, and that is primarily sold to public utilities throughout the Northwest. And it's not very often that a new public utility joins the public power family. In fact, we have only had about 6 over the past 65 years, but there are a total of approximately 124, and now Jefferson County is the latest one to join that family.
Ken McMillan, a PUD commissioner off and on since 1982, remembers PUD as a tiny utility operation that has tried to get into the power business in the past.
We had a little teeny office in the attic of the courthouse. I think we had 1 employee. Up there, we had a couple field people, 1 system.
Did you ever then think that it would grow to be what it is today?
That was always on our mind. We came close to getting into the power business, at least in the generating side, in a deal with Tacoma City Light, and that was to build a hydro project on the Dosey-Wallops River. It was a run of the river. It was up there. No one would ever see it. Water came out, went back into the river, and they paid for everything. And DOE challenged it, And it went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Jefferson County PUD versus Department of Ecology, Washington State. We lost.
Well, it's just a great sense of accomplishment as a community that a lot of people played a role in this, and 5-6 years ago people started talking about it, and you think, geez, could we ever make this happen? What would it take? And here we are, we've done it, and we're looking at, okay, now what are the things we do next? How do we provide conservation benefits for people? What are the other things we need to do? What about, all kinds of issues come up with energy, but like, we're here, we're ready to go to the next step, and people are so humbling when you talk to folks that run into you. Oh, is your bill okay? They're fine. They're just happy to see it get going, and that they got somebody coming out to fix their power system if they have an outage. They love the fact that we've hired some local people, including young people, recent high school graduates, and so on. And they think it's part of the future here in Jefferson County.
Well, we hope to build the trust of all the customers we have in eastern Jefferson County and provide good, safe, reliable electricity. We're still staffing, we're making changes, doing what we think is the best for the community and working for common goals.
How many on staff do you have now, and how many will you hire ultimately?
On the linemen, we have 5 linemen on staff now, 2 apprentices. We'll probably hire another lineman in a month or so. We'll continue to evaluate and see what's happening and go from there.
There's a long time relationship between the two utilities.
Will it increase now that they have power authority?
There's nothing official, but I'm sure that we will be helping each other, particularly during storms and times of need.
I'm really happy, Jeff, with what we've done from a little mom and pop water department to really making something happen here. The amount of people, we've hired 11 people from Jefferson County, and they're real jobs. They're something that we can be proud of. That was one of the biggest things why I wanted to do it, was the economic benefit for the whole county. And I think it's happening with the people we've got and where we're going. I think somewhere down the line, probably 20, 30, 50 years, somebody's going to say, them old duffers back in 2005 when they decided to do this weren't so dumb after all.